So I was a little bit incorrect in the last video. We are going to be playing CTF. Evac CTF at that. So this may be like we see the overdrive band right there. This may be a little bit like the uplink where we see an overdrive band, maybe a kinetic more on this one. Because one thing to note that obviously in the uplink you get armor with the ball, so the kinetic isn't as necessary, whereas in CTF you pick up the flag, you can still run, gun, and shoot. You don't get any armor, so kinetic is still a viable option if Speedy Red Raider or Perst elects to choose that. And there it is right there. So the overdrive, the kinetic, high cal, and rapid fire band. And this could be just about the same type game we saw from that fringe uplink, where it comes down to if one team is able to get that first wave of kills, get the flag, and then get what. Whereas this one's different. I'm sorry. Whereas you have to pull it and go the opposite side of the map, and then go back to get it again instead of just waiting for it in the middle. So this is going to be really, if one team is able to force another team to spawn out, then they could just run a train this entire game, because it is a 7.5 second respawn delay. So that is going to be huge compared to uplink where it's only 5. So that extra 2.5 seconds could be the difference in a flag pull, a flag cap. It is going to be very interesting to see which team is able to lock down the spawns for themselves and push the other team out of their own spawn. The series is at 2-1 in favor of BDB as we head into this Evac CTF. And if you noticed it right before he pulled out his fist, AAWL Bandit has elected to pull out the Man of War, as both teams are going to be heading towards the same direction. That pressure picks up the first one. But this Man of War could be very deadly on this map, especially. It is a little bit slower, obviously, compared to the VMP, but it is still one that has a huge amount of firepower and can really just slay out the other team, as we see right there. It's almost able to win too, but Speedy Red Raider gets the trade, so he's now the only one alive. So he starts to push up towards Mike and Ike's base. And as I said, this is really going to come down to if one team is able to force the other one to spawn out. You see Dad Pressure just electing to lay down and get that easy kill on Speedy Red Raider there as they push up, whereas Bandit's pulling the flag. Really no reaction from Mike and Ike. They know they can just get that counter pull and hopefully either get a stalemate or try and get out. Speedy Raider picks up one, and Persh is going to be on the run. And he may meet up with both of them right here. Speedy Raider is able to get that one. He's going to get the return, and this should be an easy cap for AAWL Bandit. There it is. The first cap comes about a minute and a half into the game. BDB up 1-0. And then a pull comes in for Speedy Red Raider as well. So he already has his active camo. 3-2 on a 2 streak. Gets cut down right there for Perst. So an easy return for him. And it's now Dab Pressure going to get this flag. Doesn't see AAWL Bandit waiting in the back for him. Get the easy return. And just an extra, I believe, 100, maybe 50 points for that return right there. Just sit here and build up his streaks and build his way towards that heat wave. And he's not able to get that kill just yet. I believe that's Persh that's elected just going to fall back. He actually has Psychosis. So Psychosis Heatwave, Camo Heatwave. So kind of the same play for Mike and I, just electing to try and play for the confusion part rather than the whole disappearing act on the side of Speedy Red Raider. Persh gets the first one. He's pushing up all by himself though. Pressure is all the way in the back of their base trying to play defense. Whereas Persh uses his Psychosis right there to try to pull the flag, but then gets immediately cut down by AAWL Bandit. So AAWL Bandit doing a good job of just playing defense back here and just defending their flag really, and just keep building towards a streak. He's now only 200 kills away from his lightning strike, and it looks like he uses heat wave right there on Persh as well. So with about 2 minutes left in this game, BDB up 1-0. Let's see if Mike and Ike is able to try and get control and get a cap going into this half. Alright, never mind. So we're not going to be doing a listen-in with Mike and Ike just now. They were a little upset and they said some stuff that I prefer not to put on the channel. So I'm not going to be doing that, as BDB picks up the 2 kills right there with a minute 20 left. Let's go for a listen with them and see if they're able to get another cap going into this half and try and just really pull away.
Should I? Or should I lightning strike?
Yeah. Just ping it real quick.
They're both over there. They're both over there. Stay in laundry.
Jackson was the other side, dude. I came around back. Jackson's weak in bar. I'm going back to mid. Oh fuck, Jackson's here.
Dude, what the fuck? How did I not even hit him, bro? That's my fault. We gotta go, dude. Go to their spawn. Run straight to their spawn. Should I Hellstorm?
You have Hellstorm, don't you? This is big.
Shit.
Fuck.
Did he heatwave you?
No, one used Heatwave and one used Psychosis.
So we do actually see Mike and Ike able to get that last second flag cap, and we kind of see it. Obviously, they use both of their specialists. Persh using his as a distraction, Pressure using his more to help. Like if Speed Raider was right behind him, just kind of stun him, and he now has a couple streaks of his own. But one thing to note is AAWL Bandit's poor use of his Hellstorm right there. I think he might have been used to that sort of Hellstorm Trinity rocket from IW, where you fire 3 or you fire 2 or 3 and then you launch. Whereas on this one, you just fire all 3 at once. So he doesn't get the right aim on it, doesn't get as close as he probably should have, and that potentially gives up that cap right there whenever they could have easily locked it down and gotten the return. Bandit does get the one on Pressure though, so he does lock down his streak, but Persh now has a flag pull of his own. Looks like everybody's going to be heading towards the same spot. Speeder Raider's able to pick up Pressure. He's going to use Camo to push up on Persh. Oh, he gets cut down! Persh gets 2! I don't know if Persh saw him or if Speeder Raider just ran right in the way, but that's a 2-piece and a cap. A flag cap for Mike and Ike right there, as they are now up 2-0 with about 3 minutes 50 seconds left in this game. And let's retry this listening here, as they're now 2-1. Let's see if they elect to just keep the pressure going and try and get more caps, or if they're going to play defensive, as Persh gets a nade right there, builds up the Hellstorm and the Lightning, so streaks are on the side of Mike and Ike now.
Here's Psychosis. Use it for a kill if you have to. Coming, dude. I'm here.
Seized it. Where the fuck was he, bro? Literally ran around. Oh, you gotta get this kill. This is a big kill. Bro, let's go. Return. Pushing up to theirs. I'm gonna streak ours. Go, just defend our base.
He can kill me. He's up top. Go back. Defend our base.
Dude, they both pushed me. Fuck! Go, Jack. I still got my lightning.
He's one shot, dude. He's going blue. To the right, over there.
So we still see some streaks. A lightning, I believe maybe 2 lightnings? 2 lightnings and an RCXD for the side of Mike and Ike. Whereas BDB just has the heat wave. They have a camo stick. Oh, Pressure with a snap on Bandit right there. Speeder Raider does still have his camo, so with 2 minutes left, down by 1. This is still obviously still possible for BDB, but they are going to need to go kind of fast because this is CTF, to where you have to go from one end of the map to the other and not just halfway across the map like it is in Uplink. Speeder Raider has a chance to get a kill on the flag carrier here. He falls off the map. Falls off the map. Drops it as OVO Bandit gets the kill. This should very well be an easy cap to tie it up for the side of Mike and Ike. Is just an unfortunate accident for Purse as he falls off the map. Here come the streaks. Pressure's only able to get Speeder Raider. So this is going to tie up the map, and they were able to keep their heat wave and their active camo to get that. Bandit gets one on pressure. Gets cut down by, or gets traded out by Purse. Speeder Raider, both teams are about to get a flag pull of their own. Let's see where each of them spawns. So Bandit spawns all the way back in his own base. Pressure spawned relatively close to his flag carrier. So we are going to have a stalemate right now, and with 50 seconds left, this could very well be the end of the game. Whoever wins this is Dab Pressure picks up the first one on OVO Bandit. Speeder Raider picks up one. And Purge is back in his base. He's just going to be playing cautious as well as Speeder Raider. So this may very well be a fight between OVO Bandit and Dab Pressure right here. OVO Bandit 9-9, Dab Pressure 11-15. Whoever gets this return wins the game right now with 25 seconds left. Dab Pressure's going to be pushing up to try and get this kill on Speeder Raider. First is in the back. Got Bandit coming after him. Bandit gets the heat wave. Bandit gets the heat wave in the return. He gets the kill in the return. Speeder Raider gets killed. The returns. Both teams get the return. Oh my word. Both teams get returned, and we are heading into overtime. Dab Pressure picks up this kill and pull the perfect time. Ooh, the camo's popped right there. So you have both heat waves popped, the camo popped, and the psychosis popped, all for just 2 neutral returns. 2-2 going into hard point, or going into the half, or going into overtime, I'm sorry.
Secure the objective.
There's 5 minutes left. And I don't believe, I can't remember, to be perfectly honest with you, to see if this works as Uplink does, to where you have to get it faster than the other team, or if it's just whoever has the most within the time limit. I'm not entirely sure. OVO Bandit's going to get the first flag cap with 4.5 minutes left. He's going to get cut down by pressure. And for a little bit here, 4 minutes into overtime, let's go for listening in on both teams and see how they're going to play this. Oh, Mike and Ike wins? Mike and Ike gets the flagpole. Mike and Ike gets the flagpole and the return? I didn't even notice, to be honest with you. So they now switch sides. So it is like Uplink, to where BDB has 42 seconds to cap this flag. They have no specialists. Whereas obviously Mike and I could just play defensive, and they are very close to their own specialists. That's going to be the first kill on Speeder Raider. Let's see if OVO Bandit's able to get anything done. No, he's not, and that will more than likely be the game right there. So could this be the return? Or could this be a reverse sweep right here? 2-2, they were down 2-0. They win the last 2, the uplink and the capture the flag. Mike and I ties the series up at 2-2, and we're going to be going into an Infection S&D next for a thrilling Map 5. Just as these last 2 maps were as tense as they were, I hope Map 5 is just the same. Oh my goodness, what a fantastic match that was. Let's throw it to our analyst desk and have them take a look at that one.